Hey guys, it's me, Zix, and in today's video, we are gonna talk about places or spots that we can farm the sour fruit candy or sour fruit candy fruit. I don't know what's the name called. It's the sour fruit slice. Okay, so that's the item that's called. As you can see, I already farmed like 50 for the Digimon archive. I have like plus 10 Digimon archives now. Yippee! So I have 60 of the fruit basket, meaning that I played out of the 5 days. I believe it's 5 days or 4 days. Yeah, I played 4 out of the 5 days that have been open, and I only got 60. So I should have gotten like 80 already, but on the third day I couldn't really farm 60. I mean 100 fruits because of the infinite loop of lagging out. So that's why I was angry at the previous video. So I'm sorry about that, but I just really need to let that out. So I missed one day of the event, full day. This is a full day, okay? So now I have only 60. I should have gotten like 100 fruit basket already, but yeah. So these are just the spots that we can go to for the sour fruit slices. If you have your own spot, that's fine by me. This is only a guide for those of you who have been struggling to farm or find a good spot to farm the sour fruit slices. So the number one spot is, so let's get into the video and go to the number one spot, which is the File Island Waterfront. This is one of my favorite spots. Why? Because it has 4 spots that the Digimons really spawn fast. So the first spot is this one, which is the near the entrance, which is the Lady Devimon, Queen Chessmon, and the Lilymon. So Lilymon only spawns like not that many, but the spawn area here is relatively quite fast. So you can just farm them up and down, then they will spawn like after going down. You can already farm them like this. Yeah. So this is how you do it. The pros and cons here is that there is 4 spot that you can farm this, or even 5 spot. I don't know which one is which, but the first one is this one, the Queen Chessmon, Lady Devimon, Lilymon spot. The second one is here, going around the Cherubimon White and the Cherubimon Dark. So you can farm them. They spawn really fast and they give out sour fruit slices as well. I don't recommend going to the Skull Satamon and Cyberdramon because they are really far apart. Up aside from the Cherubimon and the trio, there is also one spot that is very much the best out of all them, which is the Arachnimon spot. The Arachnimon spot, they spawn really fast even if you kill them like this. So you're just gonna kill them like this, and they're gonna spawn relatively fast. And you can farm this for like 2 hours, and you can get as much as like 500 or 600 because the sour fruit slices drops are very, very forgivable. And if you don't want the items that is dropped by the Arachnimon, you can just throw them away. Or you can just save up enough Digi Egg if you have a data type Digimon. So next spot is this one. This is the 4th spot, which is the final spot for the File Island Waterfront. Is the Sylphimon and Zudomon. Yeah, they're quite far apart, but you can already tell that the Digimons here spawn really fast as well. Also, this is my leveling spot if I wanted to. So this is the 4th spot. So if I'm ranking all of them, I rank the Arachnimon first. The second is the Lady Devimon. Third one is the Cherubi. Third is the Cherubimon. Then lastly is the Zudomon and the Silphimon. So moving on, we are going to the next spot that I really like farming in. These are only spots that I go through now and then. So let's go to Tokyo Odaiba, and we are going to Minato City. Minato City is one of the places that has a really relatively good spawn rate, and there is a lot of spot here. So from Fanbimon all the way to Siakumon, all the way to Witchmon. So if you have a powerful Digimon and a powerful account, you can already farm them with one shot. Yeah, they are relatively close to one another. So if you can't one shot them, that's a problem. But that's fine. You can get a lot of eggs here, as well as Gesomon seals, Syakumon seals, even Witchmon seals. So it depends on what Digimon that you want to farm. But this is a good spot because there is a lot of Digimons here. Also good for leveling up your Digimons to, I think the best one here is the Witchmon. Witchmon, you can get a seal for the Witchmon. And also that Witchmon can be sold. So yeah. So there is a lot of Digimons here. You can find the Digimons that you want to farm in the navigation, or you just click the magnifying glass and find the monster that you want. So there are virus data, vaccine, and another data here. So there's a lot of spot that you can farm. But the best spot that I will recommend is the Witchmon spot. The HT seal for the Witchmon is really, really nice. So that's it for the second spot for farming the sour fruit slice. Next up, we're going to the next one, which is, for me, it depends on what type of Digimon that you want to play. But for me, this is where you want to farm your next Digimon that you want to level 160. So let's go to Digimon Terminal and let's go to Kaiser Domain. Kaiser Domain is my third spot. Why? Because like I said, what we're aiming for is Digimon spots that has a very, very high spawn rate and also a good spot for you guys to level up. So the third one is of course, the Kaiser Domain. There is a lot of Digimons in the Kaiser Domain that you can farm. It depends on what Digimon that you want to farm, but this is a good Digimon spot to farm until level 160, or if you want to do 155. So there are Gesomon and there are Piyomon. There's a lot of Digimons here, ranging from vaccine, data, and virus, but most of them have a high amount of virus Digimon. And if you want to level up really fast, not really fast, relatively nicely, go to the level 160 Digimon, which is the elite. And if you want to go to the other spot, go to the level 155 and level 140 to 145. So there isn't any restriction to leveling up. So you just need to have a really, really balanced Digimon in this spot. This also gives a few seals here and there and a good amount of XP. Since I'm already 162 in this spot, there's not really giving me any XP, and I'm also not using any XP buff. So I read in the DMO server or DMO event webpage that they don't have any restrictions for the items that are dropping, because I've farmed in the frontier map and there's really no restriction. So yeah, the only downside or the cons for this area is that you need a really balanced Digimon which can one shot most of them, or you can do multiple AoEs for this one. So it has a good amount of credits. I can get a lot of money from this area. Okay, we can move on. The next part, this is supposed to be the other area that I want to talk about, is the Dark Tower Wasteland. The reason why I am gonna talk about the Dark Tower Wasteland is because the Digimons here are very easy to kill, but there is also a catch. This is where you can get free openers. Okay, I'm also adding a tip. If you get enough, or let's say 50, you can't Digivolve in this area, so you need a powerful, fast attacker Digimon. And yeah, you can farm DGX here, and you can also farm sour fruit slices. The Digimons here are far apart, but it's okay. It's fine. It's not really that hard to go to them. And again, there are a few spots that you can farm. South Dark Tower, East Dark Tower, Central Dark Tower, and Northwest Down Tower, Southwest Dark Tower. This is a good spot to farm the Laboratory Warp ticket, which you can use to exchange it on the Nanomon, and the Nanomon will give you a dungeon exchange ticket, which will be used for you to trade for a seal opener. One dungeon ticket will probably give you like 20, or probably give you like 20 seal openers, which is really nice for free to play players. Since you are farming also the sour fruit slices, this is a good iteration or a good addition to farming materials. So since we're not getting anything in the Wormmon, I suggest going to the Vmon, which is in the uh, East Dark Tower. This is also where you get Vmon seals and Wargreymon seals. Both of them are HP seals, which is really nice for making your Digimon a little bit tanky. So you can farm this a lot when you have free time, and if you want to focus on just farming the slices. So not that Wargreymon, this Wargreymon and Vmon. So this is a good spot to farm fruit slices, seals, and also laboratory warp. See, I got the Wargreymon and the Vmon seals, and I'm also getting sour fruit slice. So happy hunting, guys. Let's go to the final place where we are going to, and that is the digital world or the Digimon Frontier map. So this is the last one that I want to talk about, because this is a place where you can get not only XP, you can also get money from here. The difference here is that you need a really powerful Digimon. The downside here is that you need a level 160 plus Digimon with a good skill and a total of at least 24,000 hit rate. So yeah, I'm getting good XP. So it gave me like 15 million XP. Like I said, it also gave me Mega, which is 14. Also a place where you can get Digimon's fruit slices, like that one. So the reason why I told you guys to go to the Digital Frontier is because of these items. You can get equipment data block, equipment data fragments from Elite. You can get equipment data top, data shoes, data bottom, and data head from the bosses that is spawning, and might as well get a uh, digital monster X from the hidden if you are very very lucky. So I think that's how this video is gonna end. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe for more contents like this. And if you want to support the channel, you can just click the first link in the description down below to donate and let this video be more of a long lasting one and more of a quality one. So thank you guys for watching. Again, these are places that you want to farm your sour fruit slices. It goes up from beginner level all the way to uh, mid game level. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.